Hi everyone. In last video I explained you how to use a tool in this AI agent so that this ChatGPT model or any LLM model can access the internet and search some information using this search API. And I explained you we can add as many tools as we want to make this ChatGPT or any LLM model more advanced so that model can take some actions. Now today we will see based on our project how this AI agent can do analysis and take action based on that analysis. So our project was we want to build an AI agent. When somebody uploads a file on Google Drive, that file is sent to the AI agent and that AI agent analyzes the file and then sends a mail or upload to the S3 depending on whether that HTML is correct or not. So now in today's video I first build that analysis part, and if that is working fine then we can attach this AI agent to that Google Drive trigger. Today I will test this using this chat trigger. So in this basic setup, let's send some HTML data to this whole setup, this AI agent, and see what it does. Okay, so I'm sending one HTML information, some HTML data, no other instructions. Let's see what happens when I send this to this AI agent. It checks this data, but it does not know what to do with this information. So it asks, hello, how can I assist you today, right? So we want this AI agent to know that when you receive some information you have to take some action. So there comes the part of adding system prompt to this AI agent. We have to tell AI agent in advance that whatever information is coming to you, you have to take this action on that. So go to this AI agent, open it, and in this system message you have to write this system prompt. Analyze the incoming data to check if it's a valid HTML or not. If it's valid, now see, this model cannot take any action. I cannot say here that if it is valid send an email or not, right? So what it will do is it will return the status if it is valid or not. Taking action is done using the tools, so it will return the status and then tool will handle that, sending email or uploading the file. So if it is valid, just return true or maybe yes, valid, else return no. Okay, so now it knows what to do with the incoming information. Let's save it. Let's try to trigger it once. Okay, so this is the HTML already sent through the chat, and see what it returns. So when we execute this step, it returns as yes. So it takes this input, uses this system prompt and returns an output. So now we'll try to do this from here. Send this information and returns it as output as yes. So this AI agent is returning some output, yes or no. Okay, now let's see what it does if I send some invalid HTML. Okay, no, that means This simple analysis is done by this AI agent. This is just a very basic one statement prompt. This can be more complex based on the requirement, but you got the idea that based on the instruction it can take the data and do the analysis and return the output. Now there are two ways to handle this output. Either we can attach tool, that if it is yes, use the email tool to send email. If it is no, then upload using the AWS S3 tool. So there can be AWS S3 tool which can be used here. Okay, you know about the tool. Now today I'll talk about this output node, how this output node is used. So this is the output, yes and no. So here you will get yes or no based on the input and the system prompt. So now I will use this output to decide what to do. Either we can attach tool, but here there is no condition. If there are conditions, then we can use this output node. So here we have to take decision. If output is yes, then upload to S3. If it output is no, then send email. So for that, first we have to attach if node here. Okay, so output is coming here, and if this is true, then do something, otherwise do something. When it will be true, let's see. So here we need to provide some value. So value is this output from this AI agent, which can be yes or no. In this case it is no. So when this is equal to yes, this is true statement, otherwise it is false. Okay, so let's execute, and it just returns information. Okay, it is executed. Now when this condition matches, it will call this true node, otherwise it will call false node. So when this is true, I'll do the same thing, attach the AWS S3 node, upload a file. You already know AWS account is connected. We have to upload a file. Bucket name I had used last time, same bucket I'll use here. Now file name, we had used variable from input for the file name, but right now there is no file, it's coming from the chat. So what we can do is we can use the session ID. Based on the session ID, we name the file .html. But what will be the file content? Because right now we don't have a file, we have some information, we have some data in the chat, we are creating this file, but it will be blank file. We have to provide the content. What will be the content? This chat input, it's a valid HTML, so we provide this here, right? We drag this and put it here. So this will become the HTML file content, and this will become the HTML file name, and it will be uploaded to this bucket. Let's see. Okay, now when it is invalid, we will send email. Gmail account is connected. Mail, let's send the mail to ourselves for now. Once the login is implemented, we will get the student's email ID, which we can drag here and drop, but for now let's send it to ourselves. Invalid HTML. Okay, now when this file is uploaded, again as last time, we can send an email. HTML uploaded. Okay, it is clear. This whole workflow is built. When HTML comes from this chat, this AI agent using the system prompt will let this AI model analyze the HTML. It will return yes or no depending on the information. If yes, then this will return true. Then it will know you execute this thread where it will upload a file and then send a message. If it is false, then it will send a message. Now let's execute this. Let's first send invalid HTML and see what happens. So see, this is the output and it has sent an email. Let's see invalid HTML. So this is invalid HTML. Now let's provide valid HTML. And see what it does. It says yes and it executes this node where it uploads a file and then sends a message HTML uploaded. We can go to S3 and confirm whether file is uploaded or not. Got it? Now let's see if we have this HTML. This is incorrect, but if you use this HTML in a page, page will render. So let's see what ChatGPT responds for this. We will for now disconnect from here. We know how this is working. We just want to see how it responds, yes or no. The answer is no. Okay, this is not a valid HTML. Now it depends on us how strict we want to be. Analyze this incoming data to check if it's a valid HTML or not. Let's see, let's mention don't be too strict, and if the HTML can render the page, say yes. Page, you can assume it as valid, and if it is valid, return yes or no. Let's see if it returns yes or no. Yes, right? This can render the page, so it says yes. So how strict we want to be, we can mention in the system prompt. So this way we are able to build this AI agent which can analyze the HTML, decide whether it is true or false, and then take action accordingly. Now only thing remaining is, instead of getting the HTML from this chat, we need to get it from the drive, and which we have already built. Now we just need to connect the dots. So this whole AI agent will be completed, which was our actual project. So we will be able to check whether the HTML uploaded by the first year student on the Google Drive is valid or not. If it is valid, then upload to S3, otherwise send an email. So this will be one analysis. We can add more complex analysis and other steps to this whole AI agent, but in basic form it will work like this. We can add more checks, whether it is having CSS or not, whether it is following the assignment or not. We will give some sample HTML and ask whether it is matching this sample HTML or not. So in the next video I will create a set of assignments, and each assignment I'll provide some sample HTML, and based on the assignment number, this AI agent has to match that HTML. So we can create an automation where this AI agent will pass or fail the assignment. We don't have to do it manually. I think it will be very exciting to implement, right? A real project where somebody is uploading assignments and our HTML AI agent is analyzing it, right? We don't have to go to each assignment and check whether it is correct or not. So it will be a very real project. You can do it for any other assignment, any quiz, right? Cool. So you guys try this, and uh, in the next video I'll explain more complex scenarios. Okay, if any doubt, please message me or talk to me, call me, or discuss in the session. Okay, thank you.